So you said sometimes the poems. What are some lines of poetry you keep close or that keep you close?
Ooh. So of course, Lucille Clifton's "Won't You Celebrate with Me." That whole poem, but every time you land on that end line, the things that have tried to kill me and has failed. If that's not a mantra for survival, I enjoy that even in our hardest moments, we did survive. Celebrate that with me. I have that printed and framed on my desk at work, so I read it all the time. Yeah. Do that. Do that. It's good for your health. Lucille Clifton's "Won't You Celebrate with Me," and then Sharon Olds has a poem called "The Defense" that is brilliant, and I'm going to wreck the line here, but it's about being pregnant while she was defending her PhD, her dissertation, and this panel of all men except for one woman were mocking her and mocking her work and denying her. But it gets to a point in the poem where the speaker says, if you have harmed my unborn child, she's pregnant, the person's pregnant in the poem, like 8 months pregnant, she says, if you've harmed my child, if you've soured my milk, I will kill you. And with that, my son's hair stood on end in saline. That image that so much power was drawn in her to protect her child from this negative, horrible moment with these people. That image of the hair rising up in saline, just it stuck with me. Like, to me, that's like the image of a mother's power and love. It stays with me. So that even in this work, there's always still going to be this presence and protection.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like motherhood and mothering appear a lot in your work, and it's a huge source. Just talk to me about how you pull on that, and is it always fun?
No.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely not. If anyone gets into mothering for a good time,
it's the reason I'm not a mom. I'm like, that looks like work.
It is a lot. It is a lot of work, but it's a lot of joy too. It's a lot of joy. I think one of the things that inspires me from that part of my journey, and that understanding it is a part. It is not a whole. It is a part. Is having this time to watch these incredible people grow as you're still growing too. Like, you can think you know yourself, and then you have children, you find out, I had no idea who I was going to be when these little people came into my life. And so from a very young age, before I was writing poetry, but a mother, I had my children, and I found myself being vulnerable with them in ways that I did not expect to be. Having really mature conversations with them at early age, apologizing to them, owning when I did wrong, I think it's made me a better person and a better poet. So being in that position of mother is not, it's assumed that you're here above and they're, Lord, you're disseminating this knowledge and experience. No, y'all are right here. They're growing up and learning the world, and you're growing up and still learning the world as a parent, right? And I've learned so much from them. I've learned so much from them. And it continues to feed me on and off the page. Yeah.